From the commotion of Kathmandu, we left to the real Nepal of high Himalayas. From Kathmandu, we reached Beni, where we listened to the flowing Kali Gandaki river all night long. Next day, we took the syndicated bus to Khasa. The road of danger will describe the way from Beni to Khasa. From Khasa, we started our trekking, and the walk was an experience no one could forget. We trekked up to Leyte, the walk in the isolated way. The drizzle gradually turned in downpour. We were drenched fully, and we were so much wanting to have some Himalayan tea and hot soups. We got a hotel on the way, and our happiness knew no bound. It was raining. The chow-chow had reached those highlands too, and we were getting the warmth of that hot chow-chow soup. After the rain, we were in no condition to walk, so we took the bus up to Jomsom. The bus drove through the Kali Gandaki river. The ride on the evening with the sight of breathtaking mountains. Now we were too tired to stay awake, so most of us were fast asleep. The next day, We woke up to the spectacular view of Nilgiri mountain. The sight of snow-clad mountain so near from the room made every one of us to forget everything and keep admiring the beauty of white Himalayas. The Himalayas on the south of us was making us feel really different, as we were used to see those sky-touching mountains on the north side only. At 8 in the morning, after the tea, our journey started. We were taking the trek up to the Muktinath. It was just a 40-kilometer route, but the walk up here from 2800 meter to 3700 meter was the first time for every one of us. We started the walk together, but within half an hour, some of us reached ahead and some were left behind walking slow as we were walking the bank of Kaligandaki river. The walk on the barren-looking land of Mustang was really the experience of tranquility in the Himalayan. The sound of Kaligandaki flowing on the side was like the chant of some spirituality. Everyone was walking on their own pace. Some walked faster, others took more time to enjoy the exotic beauty of the way. Some couldn't walk and took the bus midway. The much admired Kagbeni on the way was much more than what we had heard in words. From Kagbeni, we kept our journey going and finally reached Muktinath. Some reached in the broad daylight, while others came at the dusk. It was cold, maybe 0 degree, but as we had walked uphill, we were not feeling that cold. But after a few minutes, we started feeling cold. The snows on the front yard of the hotel was giving us the indication of how cold it was going to be. The next morning, we went to the temple and had the feeling of great happiness to have reached there finally. We were lost in happiness in the temple and wanted to stay more in that place and enjoy the beauty of nature. But every good thing comes to an end, so we had to leave that place. We took a bus from Muktinath to Jomsom. The route, which took us the entire day of walk, was done by the bus in 1.5 hours. This was more than enough to us, the city dwellers, to know the importance of transportation infrastructure in the highland of Himalayas. From Jomsom, we again walked up to the famed apple land, Marfa. It was a small village, but its fame stood tall. Everyone was excited to reach a place where the famous apple brandy, the Marfa brand, was found. Most of us were eager to taste the authentic Marfa, and some of us did too. It was great, they said. We had a tiring day and a wonderful evening, with all of us in the round table with our Deputy Director, Dr. Vojras Arya. The night was cold and we were fast asleep, mesmerized by the beauty we had been enjoying for the last few days. The following morning, we took the bus from Marfa, came to Beni, and after an hour rest, we returned to Pokhara, where we had the comfort of city life again, but the beauty of nature was missed by all.